Who would be a good partner with Merkava in Blazblue cross tag battle? I swear, if any of you in the comments say Aurier, you're going to jail. Merkava is screen control in the sense of, he just spreads himself across the screen in order to control it. Classy. This core concept is what fuels the majority of his kit. Rather than having a traditional double jump, Merkava floats in the air, and his air dash is replaced with a glide across the screen. Merkava's glide is active during his travel and can cancel into his incredible jump normals. Merkava has stretchy limb normals and specials such as a 5B that is a solid mid-range option, a massive JA that when paired with his glide is a match made in heaven, I drilled through as a valuable lockdown tool for active switching and assists, and I capture and devour is a full screen ground or air capture state strike that is typically safe. Merkava is also a bit of a utility demon, supporting a delayed projectile coverage assist with 6P, a 2B that vacuums opponents, and for some reason not one, but two instant overheads between JB and JC. Merkava is a master of positioning in airspace. Merkava's best buddies tend to present assists that work with glide, ground support with far reach and simplified confirmation options, or lockdown. Here are 3 friends for Merkava. I mean, Merkava kinda moves like a phantom. Merkava really suffers against zoners, so right off the bat, pairing Merkava with 9 and anti-zoning Queen is super valuable. Merkava's 5P and 6P are flexible options for 9 to teleport with. As far as enabling glide goes, 9 6P is one of the best to ever do it. She controls a huge chunk of the ground in a delayed cadence that perfectly supports Merkava's glide. Once either character hits you, you go to the corner to face horrors beyond your comprehension. Instant overheads, corner stealing, unblockables, the grimy stuff. Merkava supports 9's most egregious spells. His 5P provides enough lockdown, even post push block from Morganite unblockables, that his 214A active switch has enough hits enough for Nephite activations, which are some of 9's best conversions. Merkava and 9 are quirky characters that are usually reserved for character specialists, so pairing them together can be daunting. However, the rewards for committing to a team like this are very high, so don't sleep on it if it interests you. Watch RWBY on Replay Theater for a visual guide. This series doesn't mention Shirogane enough, to be honest. For double fang setups, Merkava can provide gapless setups with his 5P, and is suited to provide a quick enough low option to create the unblockable. Merkava's 5P is also just good for controlling space, applying gunshot pressure with an active switch layer, or going into marks and insta kills. If that's not enough, Merkava's 214 is a perfect opportunity to set Shirogane up for comfortable routing of her choice. Merkava is naturally very burst safe and meter conservative, so the marks and insta kill game plan is stable and effective here. For Merkava's benefit, Shirogane 6P is a big deal. She's able to cover his glide effortlessly, so much so that opponents will start jumping glide plus 6P to avoid the situation. Once they do, you have Merkava's amazing DP for guaranteed unblockables. They may even leave room for active switch confirmations. Merkava Shirogane is a little more focused on screen control elements, but that's absolutely fine. There's still enough flexibility and win conditions to make the team feel super threatening. Watch Razo on Replay Theater for a visual guide. Let's talk about new. You've seen glide plus assist, but now get ready for glide plus spike chaser. If the opponent doesn't have a way to deal with new, Merkava gets free reign to fly in and do his thing. When they jump and think that they have their whole life ahead of them, psych, the Merkava DP is coming. Spike chaser is multifaceted too, since Merkava can use it to get a combo off of his 2-1-4 specials. Glide is also devious with new 5P, as you can fly over people with the assist to force sandwiches. In return, Merkava's 6P can surely amplify new screen control elements, and Merkava's 5P is a perfect loop for new's act parser gaps to force threatening situations. Conceptually though, this team is just annoying to keep away from you. Both new and Merkava are well versed in playing up close, threatening from afar, gap closing, and enabling each other to excel in each of those aforementioned categories. It gets to the point where if your team is not built to handle Merkava new, no part of the screen feels comfortable. Watch Moth on Replay Theater for a visual guide. Who should we find next?